allow me to share a new concept with you. Imagine your life as a triangle. On one point, there is your problem. At the other end are your responsibilities, like your work or things that are a necessity to your life. And at the top is you. Let's ponder on this triangle for a moment. Your life only revolves around these 3 points, where your problem is what occupies your mind the most. Every day you wake, eat and sleep, it revolves around your problem. As you see, there is no opportunity for anything else in life, as your life is in essence your problem. You could be having troubles with your relationship, finances, or even your boss is giving you grief at work. You could also be going through an addiction. These problems are real. We're not denying that. We can ask the question though, is life bigger than your problem itself? We no doubt want to have our problems solved. It doesn't though always get unravelled as soon as we like it. So what can we do with our triangle, as each point seems never ending? What if we though turn this triangle into a square, or even the square into a pentagon? What if these extra points meant we could add something extra to our lives that can give us some release? We all know our problem is there. It won't go away. But just because we have our problem doesn't mean we can't add something else that can benefit us in life. It could be to educate ourselves in a book, or a course, or indulging into a film. Putting aside some time to go for a walk and experience nature. Or even engaging socially with someone you know when usually you'd prefer to stay by yourself. You could perform a good deed or reach out to a complete stranger. As when we add something to our lives, we are telling ourselves that life is bigger than our problem. And we should always engage in life as our first priority, even through our hardships. We can look for things that we are passionate about and once again find meaning in what we do. Or it could be even a healthy distraction or a redirection of our energies to focus on different things. As when we look at our lives through the shape of a triangle, we can see how limited our lives can be and how easily we can add things to it. And while we may believe it's not so simple as our problem seems to consume us in all directions, we can turn this around and ask ourselves, would our constant rumination make anything better? We can look at our problem in a different way, and instead of it taking away a part of our life, we can now ask what we can add back into our lives to make things better. Literally, turning a triangle into a square and then into a pentagon. Something that is truly unique, building an identity that makes our mark on the world from how we see it. And by doing this, we can build our resilience and put our minds in a better position to face our problems when we decide to go back to them. As we so often believe that our experiences are only bound from what our emotions will allow us. As for when we believe you can't live your life because of your problems, we can now simply say that you can.